Hello friends, today we are doing an upper body pull workout focusing on our back and biceps. So today we are going to need a variety of weights. Let's go ahead and grab a set of heavy, medium, and light dumbbells. You can always alternate and switch them up if like something is too heavy or too light. I just want to make sure that you're challenging yourself. You're also going to need a mat for our burnout and core exercises. So today we have 3 different sets of 2 exercises. Then we've got a burnout followed by core. So let's get started. Set 1, you're going to start with 1 heavy weight. And we are going to do single arm rows. So for this, we're going to kind of come down to a lunge position. Weight is in the hand that is opposite of the front leg. Hope that made sense. All right, so you can either place your hand on your knee, or if you feel more comfortable, taking your elbow or your forearm to your knee, whichever you prefer. And we are going to row back and down. Slow and controlled. Think about driving that elbow back, keeping our arm in as we row. Head and neck are that natural extension of our spine, so we're not letting our head drop. We're also not looking up ahead. Kind of look at the ground a few feet in front of you. Once you do 10 on that side, we're going to switch the other side. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my form here. Again, really focusing on keeping that elbow in and driving it back as you row, focusing on those back muscles. We're going to set that weight down, and exercise 2, I want you to grab a set of medium weights. So grab your mediums, and we're going to be doing reverse flies. So feet are hip width apart. We're going to start in that same bent over position. Arms are together in front, and we're going to open, squeezing our shoulder blades together and lower it down. Think about squeezing a pencil between those shoulder blades. I want you to take it up controlled and down controlled the whole time. We turn to the side so you can see there's a slight bend in my arms as I squeeze back, trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Then you'll go back to those single arm rows, 10 on each side, 10 flies, 3 times through, and then we'll move on to set 2. Okay, set 1 was a double back move. Now we're going to do a double bicep move for set 2. I'm going to start with my medium weights. I want you to start with your medium weights too. See if you can do it. We're going to be doing hammer curls and wide curls. So hammer curls, hands are right down at your sides, and we're going to curl up, bringing those weights up to our shoulders and taking it down. So there's no rotation in our arms here as we hammer curl. So I'm going to give me 10 of these. If you want an added challenge, you can either up your weight or you can do 12, whichever you prefer. After that, I want you to switch to wide curls. These are challenging. If you need to drop your weight, that is fine. Or give it a try with your medium weights first and drop down to your lighter weights the next round, or if you just can't keep going. So you're going to turn those arms out. Elbows need to be glued to our sides as we curl up and lower down. Curl and lower. Again, you see how my upper arms are glued to my sides the entire time I'm doing this. If those medium weights are too much of a challenge, there's nothing wrong with dropping down. Trust me, if I was to keep doing this, I would have to drop down to my light weights on set 2 or 3. So yeah, hammer curls, wide curls, 10 of each, and then move on to set 3. All right, for set 3, we are going to start with our medium weights. We're going to do a wide row. So this set, we're going to combine back and bicep. So wide row, we're going to start in that row position, same position we had been in for our reverse flies. And we're going to take our arms out and bring it back down. So again, think about squeezing those shoulder blades together as we lift up, making our arms form that 90-degree angle. So we're going to do 10 wide rows. Then I want you to switch to your lighter weights. And we are going to do some bicep circles. So what you're going to do is start with your arms out like you're going to do a wide row, and you're going to curl up like your wide row and take it out. And then circle in and come back down. That's one. Circle out, circle down. So these are slow and controlled the entire time, circling those weights. And we're going to do 10. Then you're going to go back to your wide rows, 3 times through both exercises, and then we get to move to the burnout. Okay, for the burnout, you are going to need your mat and your set of light weights. We're going to take it down to the mat for our first exercise. Hands are going to extend in front of us, laying on our bellies, and we're going to do what I like to call Superman field goals. So we're going to Superman and field goal. Extend, quick tap, up, pull, up, tap. So you'll notice my feet are planted on the ground. I'm only moving my upper body. As you do that field goal motion, pulling back, think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. Extend and lower. You should feel this all through your back. So 45 seconds there. And then you'll hop up, grab your light weights. Trust me, you're going to want them to be light. And we are going to be doing some curls, right? So first we're going to do halfway and then full. Half curl, full curl. And you are going to do this for the entire 45 seconds. Once that 45 seconds is up, take it back down to the mat. Superman field goals, back to curls, 3 times through. Again, 45 seconds, 15-second break for each exercise. When you are done with that, we'll take it to the mat for core. All right, today's core exercise, we're going to start on our back. Hands are going to go behind our head with our elbows out. Feet are flexed, so our heels are on the ground. And we're going to do alternating elbow to knee. So we're going to take opposite elbow to knee and down. So draw that leg up as you come across, really working on those obliques. 45 seconds here. Then you get a 15-second recovery. In that time, go ahead, sit up, flip over, because we are going to hold our plank. Several options. Option 1, high plank, right here. Head is a natural extension of the spine. Booty is down. We are planks, not mountains, right? So this is option 1. Option 2, you can also come down on your forearms. If being up in a plank hurts your wrists, this is a great option. Option 3, we're going to come back up to our hands, and we're going to drop our knees down to the ground. Still keeping that straight spine, holding the plank, leaning forward. You are still going to feel this. Once you're comfortable here, you can extend one leg out. And then the next time through, you can do the other. So those are our options for plank, 45 seconds. You can always start at high plank and drop down to your knees if you need to. Always challenge yourself first. Once you do that, go back to exercise 1. Repeat both exercises 3 times through. And once you're done, you are done with today's workout. Way to crush it.